Hello, Mustangs. Today is February 8th, and today is National Boy Scout Day. Have a great day. Please stand for a pledge.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today I will stay safe, take responsibility, act positively, and respect all.
What do you call a confused panda?
What?
Bamboozled.
Ha 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 ha. Today we have with us Mr. Johnson. Say hi, Mr.
Hi, Mr. Johnson.
And we are going to interview him, so let's get into it. Do you prefer lunch or recess?
Tough question, but I think I prefer lunch. I like to play, of course, but like we talked about before, when we did this the first time, not that we had to do this twice, but at lunchtime, I get an opportunity to go ahead and sit and talk with other grown-up people. Although I love talking to children, having the opportunity to talk to other grown-ups is a really nice thing. So, and having a chance to catch up with them because I don't get to see them all day long. So just like you may have friends that are in a different class, and if you get an opportunity to kind of see them at lunchtime, you can sit and chat a little bit. So I think I enjoyed lunch better. Plus, I like to eat.
Do you have a favorite book or author?
Wow, it's so strange that you asked that, and I happen to bring some books. It's almost like we didn't do this once before, but we never did it before. All right, so book, but favorite author. So probably my favorite young adult author right now is Alan Gratz. He does amazing things. He tells some great stories. So just for example, he's done titles such as Ground Zero, which is all about the 9/11 attack, and then he's also done a book like Prisoner B 3087, which is a really good one too. And in each of these instances, he tells the story from several different characters' point of view, and you flash back and forth to the different characters when things are happening. So it's really, really cool. So you got like a bunch of stories in one, which is really neat, and then they usually wrap them up at the end, which is really cool too. And this one is the current book by Alan Gratz, which I have, and I'm beginning to read now. It's called 2 Degrees, and it is all about the climate crisis and what would happen if the Earth's temperature actually goes up 2 degrees. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it can cause a lot of damage. And then on the front cover, you can see like wildfires, like a lot of the wildfires that happen in California. So can't wait to read that one.
One of my classmates also reads one of those, and she's probably going to be watching this. Do you have a favorite food?
Ooh, a favorite food? No, I pretty much like all of them.
Favorite part of your day?
Favorite part of the day? Favorite part of the day. What would the favorite part of the day be? I don't know. I enjoy seeing all the different classrooms and the children that I get to work with, so that part would be hard. Maybe my favorite part of the day would be. Maybe it would be doing something like this where I get to talk with you guys, I guess. So that's kind of cool because although I absolutely love my kindergarten, first grade, second grade students, sometimes the older students are fun to talk to because they get the jokes and stuff. You know, little people sometimes not so much, but love them.
And do you have a favorite staff member?
A favorite staff member? Wow, that's one that I hadn't really thought of. I would guess my favorite staff member, I better say, is my wife because she teaches here. So, yeah, Mrs. Johnson would have to be my favorite staff member. And if I was to think a little bit more about what my favorite part of the day is, if I was to be like in my regular classroom, probably my favorite part of the day would have been teaching math. I really love teaching math because there's lots of different ways that you can come up with the same answer. And if I was to think about my favorite thing that I've had a chance to be able to do in school before, it would be having a chance to come in and share new books with students. Like, for example, over Christmas break, I read a couple of books that I bought when I was out shopping in Traverse City. Like I bought the Cardboard Kingdom Roar of the Beast, which is actually the second Cardboard Kingdom book. I read that one. It's pretty good. Did you? Yep. And then I read this one. It's called The Rima Chronicles. It is the first of a new series of books. This one's called Realm of the Blue Mist, and it's actually written by... have you guys ever heard of the Amulet series? It's written by the author of the Amulet series' wife. His wife actually started this series. I looked at it, I'm like, wow, this looks like the Amulet series, and they have the same last name, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if it's the same person. Nope, but it's his wife, and it's Amy Kim Kibushi. It's pretty cool. The story is like really, really crazy. It's all about this girl whose father mysteriously disappears, and there was this ghost that was at the scene of the whole like disappearance, and so she goes like every day to the same place where he disappeared to see if she can find that ghost, and then of course something happens from there. So it's pretty crazy.
And if you do like Amulet, you know, I forgot how to say it. Amulet.
Yep, Amulet.
Amulet. You can also read that. So guys, that was a good interview.
We would like to thank Mr. Johnson for taking time out of his day to be here with us today.
Thank you.
Fun fact, the acid in your stomach can dissolve steel.
Make it a great day or not, the choice is always